Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is my 4-month Microloc update. I'm going to be sharing with you all what I feel has changed. I'm also going to be sharing some pictures from throughout my journey. I do want to encourage you all to follow my Microlocs playlist to take a look at the transformation and see how my hair changed month to month. I did document everything, including the install, or at least bits and pieces of it. And then also be sure to follow me on Instagram at @BrittLocks_, where I share my pictures regarding my lock journey there as well. But before we get into the video, also be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So I started my Microlocs off with 2-strand twists 4 months ago. And from 4 months to now, I definitely can notice a difference. I feel like my locks are bigger, and they have more weight to them than they did in the beginning. Now, my hair is not fully locked. I do experience unraveling. I touched on that in my last lock update video. I have gotten feedback to braid the ends of the Microlocs that are coming unraveled. However, I've decided to, for now, just continue to twist them, even though it feels like a tedious task to constantly retwist when I find locks coming down or unraveled. At this point, they're not really unraveling how they used to, like in the second month, where they would just kind of like look like loose ends. They're like unraveling where you can see like 2 distinct twists, like they're staying put in those 2 twists, and so I'm just wrapping them back around. I can also notice that the texture of my hair is feeling different in different spots. I did notice the texture of my hair changing, like I would say the 2.5 to 3rd month mark as well. But now it just feels, some of the locks like toward the end feel a lot more, what do I want to say? Like they just feel more, they don't feel like they have any oil to them at all. Like, I don't want to say dry, but I guess that's the term that that's the only thing that comes to mind right now. I haven't put any oil in my hair. I have been washing my hair every week. I did do another retie about a week ago, I believe, at this point. And normally the reties take me about 2 weeks, a week and a half, like a week to a week and a half to do. And so I will skip washes because I typically wash my hair every week. I normally skip my washes when I'm doing my retie. Like I'll wash my hair that Friday, and then from that Friday through, not the next Friday, but the following Friday, I'll work on retying. So normally I can get it done within a week, but I don't pressure myself. So if it goes past a week, as long as it is done before the next wash day, I'm fine. But this time it went a lot faster. I ended up only combining maybe 2 locks, and one was by accident, and I just didn't want to, they were 2 really small locks, and I didn't want to keep manipulating with them and cause one to possibly break off or fall out. So I decided just to keep them interlocked, and that was that. I did interlock some other locks too on accident, and I was able to unlock them. It's easier to unlock them now with me having more of like the sturdier foundation instead of twists. Like with twists, my hair would get really intertwined early on when I tried to do my reties. Now, because I do have that like interlocked base, it's harder for them to stay like intertwined. So if I actually spray water on it and I go and I try to really undo it, it's easier for me to undo than it was in the beginning. Also, my retying, was what I meant to say a minute ago, has gotten a lot faster because it only took me 6 days. I was working on each like different portion, so I wasn't rushing myself. I didn't feel overwhelmed. I just would tackle like a quarter here or a quarter here, maybe a piece here, and you know, by the time I knew it, I was done. So I didn't miss my wash schedule. I didn't have to prolong it a week. Everything was right on schedule. I am gonna wash my hair tomorrow, but I wanna let you all see what my hair looks like up close. Like this one, you can see some of the ends are getting really tight. A lot of the ends are getting really tight. I really haven't noticed too much of a difference. I did put some new locks in the front, like right here. No, that's not a new one. They're all new, but like my newest ones. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, here's one right here. And also right here, which this one looks like it's trying to come out. So I'm gonna look at that when I get done with this video. But I put 2 new locks right here, one right here, which this one looks really sturdy. This one doesn't so much. So I'm gonna take a look at that. But yes, I have also experienced drier scalp. Like, I used to have dandruff as a kid, and I really haven't experienced dandruff as an adult. Not that I have noticed, because before I got my locks and before I was wearing my twist, I would wear 4 braids straight back, and I would wear like sew-ins or wigs. And so I washed my hair, you know, in between my sew-ins and when it needed to be washed, and I really didn't notice any dandruff. Now, and I don't know if it's because, I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that my scalp is more exposed. I can notice that not only is it dry, but I'm getting some of the like white flakiness, some dandruff. Now, it's not to the point where it's really concerning me, but it is to the point where I can notice that my scalp is more itchy. So I'm not opposed to using oil. I may actually mix a little bit of oil in with my water that I mist my hair with. However, I'm not really wanting to do that too soon, just because I don't want it to mess up the locking process. I also stopped spritzing my hair so much. Like, today is the first time that I sprayed some water on my hair just for this video. But lately, I've just been getting up and taking my bonnet off and doing like half up, half down, and leaving the house. So I wanted to take my hair down for this video so you all can see it, but I've been trying not to spray the water. Of course, I don't use any oils like I mentioned, and I'm just trying my best to let the hair just lock, so I don't have to worry about retwisting as many of them. And I just can't wait to be at that point. I am enjoying the journey, but I'm not gonna lie, I do want to be there at this point. Like, I want to be completely locked. Just because I don't want the extra work of having to go back and retwist my hair or even watch for that. And I also don't want to have to be as cautious with my locks and baby them as much as I do now. And when I say that, I'm referring to like braiding and banding. I'm also referring to like just making sure that I'm not manipulating them too much, because I don't want to experience the unraveling. I'm not spraying too much water on it. I'm staying away from oils, not using any different shampoos, just the same basic baby shampoo. So I want to be able to like try some different shampoos, maybe put oil in my hair, but I don't want to do it at this point. But those are some of the reasons why I'm wishing my hair was already locked. I think that maybe at the 6-month mark, I'm sure I will notice even more locking. I was concerned for a little bit, and I'm still kind of wondering. I'm wondering, like, because I thought that the locks were supposed to be like the same size throughout. And I feel like the way that I'm doing the interlocking method with the 3-point rotation, the interlocked part is smaller than the twisted part at the end. I'm not sure if I should switch to a 2-point rotation to try and match the ends. I mean, I'm not sure. And I really don't want to do too many changes, because I'm not an expert at this point. I'm just, I'm learning. And I don't want to do a 2-point rotation and then that not work, and then, you know what I mean? So, but I am wondering about that. So I was thinking of possibly at my 6-month mark going to a loctician just to have my locks looked over, but I'm not 100% certain on that either. So those are my thoughts. Nothing else has really changed. I still do braid and band. I still am enjoying my locks. I'm still loving my locks, although I want them to be locked so I can do some other things with them. I still like the versatility that the locks provide. I still like not having to worry about products. Now, I know that may sound contradictory because I did say that I wanted to try different shampoos, and I also want to try oils. But what I mean is I'm happy that I don't have to use like products each day. I don't mind switching out a shampoo or putting oil in here or there, but like the products that I would have to use with my loose natural hair, or I don't want to say have to, but the products that I would choose to use with my loose natural hair, you know, I would have to keep a good amount of products on hand. So I felt to achieve the styles that I wanted to achieve. And so just knowing that I can get up and I can do a style without having to put heat on my hair, you know, without having to put a lot of products on my hair, brush my hair, comb my hair, detangle my hair, is really comforting. And it just helps me. I mean, it just cuts down my morning. I mean, I just don't have to worry about hair. And even before I got my locks, like I mentioned, I was wearing sew-ins. Even with the sew-ins, I would still need to take care of that hair. So I would either do like, you know, plaits, spray it plaits before I go to bed, or I would get up and I would wand curl it, or get up and flat iron it, or spray water and conditioner. I would still have to do some things to it. So I just get up and I go. I was getting up and spraying water on my locks. Sometimes I will do that if I feel like it, but I really don't even do that anymore. I just get up and go. I'm gonna give you another close-up of how my locks are looking. Please excuse if you see any dandruff. I am going to wash my hair tomorrow. But other than the itchy scalp and noticing some of the ends, like having these things, I don't really notice too much of a difference from last month. I feel like my hair has a little bit more weight to it with some of the locks, but I don't know if that's just me or if it's really reality. It's kind of hard for me to give like a update because I see my hair so much. So it's like sometimes I have to go back through and actually look at pictures and be able to see, okay, well, this is how my hair looked a couple months ago. This is how it looked when it first started. So yeah, so that's that. Trying to show you all the best that I can what it looks like. Turn this way. Just so you can kind of see the back. And I'm hoping that you're able to see. So that's it. That is it for my 4-month update. Let me know what you all think. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Feel free to leave them down below. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Britlocks_. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.